Hi internet, so today I wanted to do my top 14 of 2014 because I can do that and I will. Anyway, I have been putting this off for all month because I wanted to wait until the end of the month to do it, and I am so excited to finally be doing it. You don't understand. I'm doing my top 14 of 2014. These are books that I have read in 2014. They didn't have to come out in 2014, and if it's a series, I'm counting it as one thing. Okay, so I have prepared my list beforehand and I will be starting at number 14. So number 14 is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. I don't have an actual copy, I listened to it on Audible and I loved it. I do have to do a review on it, but I loved it. At this stage it's in my top 14, although I kind of have the feeling that in a month it won't be in my top 14 anymore, but right now it's in the top 14, and we're talking about right now. Number 13 is The Hunger Games series by Susan Collins. I picked up The Hunger Games for the first time this year. I loved it. I found that Catching Fire was my favourite, which I know that's not a lot of people's favourites, but I think because The Hunger Games were so spoiled and I knew what was going to happen, that Catching Fire was a nice change. Number 12 is the Divergent trilogy by Veronica Roth. So I love this series again. I picked it up in 2014. Oh, I forgot one book. Can't forget the novella that doesn't match and annoys me. But yeah, so I picked this series up in 2014, read it, loved it. I do want to read it again, and Number 11 is Corruption and Disruption by Jessica Shervington. Oh, I love this duology so much. The reason it's number 11 is because I love other books more, but I'm not sure. As I said, this could change in an hour for all I know, and for now this is number 11. I just love this series. They both came out this year and I read them both this year. Number 10, We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I didn't expect to love this book as much as I did. It is another one that's on my reread forever list. Oh, it's such a good book. If you haven't picked it up, you should, and avoid any spoilers or reading the synopsis or anything about it because it's good. Number 9, The Young Elites by Marie Lu, that I also don't have a physical copy of because I listened to it through audiobook and I loved it. I realised my favourite thing about audiobooks was I knew how to say everyone's names. It was awesome. It will continue to be awesome. Number 8 was The Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabrielle Zevin. I love this book so much. I think it helped me conquer my fear on losing my memory as well, so that's impacted me in certain ways, but I know I just love this book. I do want to reread it. It's on my reread list for 2015. Also my reread list for every year of the rest of my life. A couple of books on there. This is one of them. Number 7 is Thief Magic by Judy Canavan. I love this. This is the first book in the Millennium Rule, and just the setup and the world and the characters, and it's this big, and there are 2 protagonists throughout the whole book, but it's so refreshing and lovely, and I loved it so much. Also, I found out she's an Australian author. It's always good to find out. Number 6, the Hairless series by Maria V. Schneider. Yeah, I found out it's called the Hairless series, and that's what it's being referred to from now on. The Hairless series. I loved it. I love Maria V. Schneider, so obviously I'm gonna love it. We're finally in the top 5. So for number 5, Half Bad by Sally Green. I love this book. I love this cover. It's just, I can't wait for Half Wild. It comes out in March. I want it in and all around me. Also on my body. But I prefer to read it first. Number 4 is The Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I love this series. I love Selena Sardothian. My least favourite is Crown of Midnight, but it's all love and these covers, and I want to sleep with it every day. I would like to put this on a rereads list, but it would be a commitment. I just will wait until all 6 books are out, or 7 books, and then I will do a reread. Number 3, The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. I cannot wait till winter. Have I mentioned that I hate my copy of Scarlet? And I just rub it against my face, and that means I love it. That shows you how much I love it if I rub it against my face, apparently. And number 2, the Frontier Magic series. I have 13th Child here, but it's the only one I have a physical copy of, and I have all of it on audiobook and ebook, and I need to buy the hardcover copies, and I just love this series so much. It is getting to the point where it is one of my favourite series, but I can't get rid of like the study series, because I love it so much too. And they're about on par for which one I've read more. Although technically this one was mostly listened to, but... And last but not least, Chosen, the Elms Saga by Shayla Morganson. I love this book. I cannot wait till the next one, and I need to, like, I've been stopping myself from rereading it since I first picked it up because I needed to get through more books to get to my 60 books for the year. And now that I've hit that, I'm about to sit down and reread this because I just realised I have hit the goal, and now I can reread this book and be engrossed in the story again and love it again and again and again and again. Like, just the way magic works, just the way the story's set up. It's, most of it, I think it's all third person actually, apart from when we're with the main protagonist, and I need the next book, okay? I need it. This is a signed copy too. Okay, so that was my top 14 of 2014. I realise I left Harry Potter off this, but I don't think I'm adding that to a list until I finish this series. I'm still on the Order of the Phoenix, so I need to pick it up again. I did think about picking up this pile and showing you it, but then I decided just look at the fucking bookcase. How many books there were. What were your favourite books of 2014? Leave it in comments below, or like a link to your video for 2014. I really want to go through them. I kind of have a playlist at the moment that I've called Book Haul Ideas, and by Book Haul Ideas I mean this has numerous books that I want to buy and I'm too lazy to put them in my Goodreads want to file yet, and I will be adding them all. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a lovely year, or if not, hopefully 2015's better.